very much. As Father Tim said, my name is Greg Gerhardt. I'm a seminarian studying to be a Catholic priest. My family and I have been members of St. Jude's for about 20 years, since 1992. Now, I've been a seminarian for 4 years, and as Father Tim mentioned, I've been in Rome for 2 years. And it's great gratitude and great joy that I have the opportunity to say hello, to thank you for your support of my vocation, and also to share with you the joy that I have in being formed to be a Catholic priest. When I was in Rome, there were some of you that went on the church pilgrimage to come visit me. And to see your familiar faces, to give me a taste of home, brought me a lot of great joy. And it's that same joy that I'd like to bring to you as I share just a little bit, very brief words about my formation to the priesthood. Now, the priesthood. I was talking to Father Tim the other day, and he said whenever he speaks about his vocation, the congregation falls asleep. I know he's not speaking about the 5 p.m. Saturday evening congregation. I know he's speaking about another one. But nonetheless, for some reason, maybe because he's already stuck in his vocation, it's not as interesting as a seminarian who still has a chance to get out of here. The question's like, why are you still in seminary? A little bit more interesting. How could you give up a wife and kids? And it's true that formation to the priesthood and priesthood itself does require sacrifice. And this is also the case for your married lives as well. As you know, married life requires sacrifice. However, when we talk about married life, we don't define marriage by the absence of something. We don't say marriage is not being married to every man in the world except one, or not being married to every woman in the world except one. In the same way, the priesthood is not defined by the absence of something. It's not having a wife and kids. It's defined by the presence of someone, a spouse, the church. I have been courting the church to be my bride for the past 4 years, and I've never been happy. Indeed, I can remember in this past semester in prayer, honestly admitting to myself that it feels like I haven't given up anything to join seminary, to be formed to be a priest, because the joy and the peace that I have received is greater than anything that this world could ever give me. How beautiful the church is, and how blessed I am to be called to be a priest. Because it's the church that's passed down the faith for 2,000 years across oceans, across continents. It's the church that's given us the Bible, that's written the New Testament, that says which books are inspired so that we might have a personal relationship with the Word of God. It's the church that makes Christ present here and today in the Eucharist. And it's the church who is the spotless bride, who will enjoy perfect bliss in communion with her Lord forever. It's the church that I'm called to take as my bride, loving her as Christ loved her, and gave his entire self for her on the cross. Now I can tell you more about the day-to-day life of the seminarian, the joys, the struggles, the classes, the formation, as I'm sure you could go on and on about your spouse. But ultimately, what it all boils down to, everything that I've experienced is a footnote on this fundamental truth. And that is, being formed to be a priest has allowed me to fall in love with the Lord, to fall in love with the church. So thank you. Thank you for your financial and for your prayerful support of my vocation. It has given me the greatest joy that I've ever known. Before I close, I would like to very quickly address the young men and the young women that are out there, men and women that are discerning their vocation. I encourage you, be open to God's call. It's an incredible, exciting, and fulfilling life to give your life to the church. The words of soon-to-be St. John Paul, be not afraid. Be not afraid. Open wide the doors to Christ. We can never outdo God in generosity. He always wants what's best for us, even more than we want it ourselves. So thank you for your support of my vocation. Know that you have my prayers. I'll be in the back of church after Mass today. I would love to say hello. God bless you.